In this video, I'm going to tell you about how to behave on your exhibition stand. So you've arrived. The hall is bare. You've got your banners in the car, you've got your leaflets, your brochures, and when you turn up, they've kindly laid out a table for you to sit behind. That's a bad start for running a good exhibition. My advice to you first and foremost is to dispense with the table, because what that does is it leads to a barrier between you and people who are visiting the exhibition. And that, to be honest, is the last thing you want to be doing. So if you can, prepare yourself to stand all day in front of a table so that actually you can engage directly with people as they approach your stand. It seems pretty obvious that, but actually if you go networking or do any other kind of social interaction, do you do it from behind a table? I don't think so. So it immediately creates a barrier. If you are working a stand and you're behind a barrier, what I tend to see a lot is people eating, people drinking, people on the phone, people talking to each other. Now I can assure you that if I'm approaching your stand and I see any of those activities going on, I have to work extra hard to get your attention. So you have to behave on your stand as if you're really pleased to see everybody and anybody who walks up to you. Because here's the thing, they've already read what you've got on your banner. They've already looked at the way you've dressed. They've already looked at the way you stand, the way you're behaving, to decide whether psychographically they match you. Because it's actually quite frightening walking up to strangers, even if they are exhibitors. So your behaviour must be open. It must be willing to talk to anybody. It must be engaging. So anything that's about you should be dispensed with. No phones, no food, no drinking. Now, of course, you're going to need to reference your phone. You may have to take calls. But if you do, if you're feeling hungry, if you fancy a drink, just go off stand. Being human is not something you need to worry about, but don't do it in the place where you are trying to convey your value proposition. Behave as if you're really looking forward to meeting people. Greet people with a smile. Offer them a comment. Try and engage with them, but for goodness sake, make it welcoming, because the function is to appeal to people in such a way as they might want to spend more time with you, your organisation, your product, your service.